Hey everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful day so far. I am just dropping this special little clip into all the episodes. So, no matter what episode you're listening to, this is actually pretty current as of July 2024. I wanted to come on here and just say a big thank you to Earworthy because the Life Shift podcast was just named the best overall podcast of the year in the first Earworthy Independent Podcast Awards. And you've probably seen some articles written about the Life Shift podcast before, written by Earworthy. And now he is launching from his online publication, he is launching these yearly winners of independent podcast awards. And these are specifically for indie podcasters. We are those that wear all the hats. We create the show. Some people write the show. We're producers, sound engineers. We troubleshoot all the tech. We do any kind of research if we need to. We host the shows. We distribute the shows. We do all the things that relate to our shows because we love it. And it's so nice to see my name in a list with some other amazing podcasts like Multispective, which won Best Life Lessons Podcast. Salad with a Side of Fries won Best Health Podcast. Bippity Boppity Business won Best Business Advice Podcast. And there are so many more. And so I just want to come on here and say thank you to Earworthy for not only doing these awards every year and just honoring some of us indie podcasters that sometimes feel like we're just shouting into the void, but we're not. We're just doing what brings us joy, and hopefully through that work it brings other people joy. In my case, for the Life Shift, I hope that each episode finds the ears that needed to hear it the most so that they feel a little less alone in their circumstance. But also, Earworthy writes all these amazing publications pretty much weekly, every week, every weekday, I should say, where he writes on Blogger, Medium, Substack, Tumblr, Vocal, Many Stories, and for other places. And he really just highlights the independent podcasters. So thank you, Frank, for everything you do with Earworthy and for recognizing all of us in the first Earworthy Independent Podcast Awards. If you'd like to read more, please head to medium.com/EAR hyphen WORTHY. Thanks again and enjoy this episode. I'm Matt Gilhooly, and this is The Life Shift, candid conversations about the pivotal moments that have changed lives forever. Hello, my friends. I just wanted to drop into the feed today on this Friday, March 22nd, 2024, and just give a shout out to all of you for being along this journey of the Life Shift podcast. The Life Shift podcast launched its first 2 episodes 2 years ago today. So that means starting next week, I'm going into year 3 of sharing these stories. And so far, I've launched 121 official episodes of this show. And I say official because sometimes there's bonus episodes or updates or those kind of things. But 121 people have shared their story on the show. And all along, my goal was that each story would find the ears that needed to hear it the most. And so I'm so thankful because I've heard from people behind the scenes and I've heard from guests that have shared their stories and learned a little bit more about their self through that conversation. So I'm just so grateful for this journey. And I never really expected that a school project, an assignment with 2 episodes of a pretend podcast, would turn into something like the Life Shift podcast. So thank you to all of you for just being a part of this journey, whether you listen to one episode here and there, whether you listen every single week, whether you are one of more than 30 people on the Patreon feed supporting the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not have plans to stop this show, so it is continuing on. As of this point, I have enough episodes recorded and edited to get us through the next 2 months, and I already have others scheduled to start to record for this summer. So we're going. We're sticking on this route and making sure that we can bring these stories to everyone. With that being said, if you do want to directly support the show, please head to patreon.com/the Life Shift podcast, and you can see all the different ways that you can do it there. If you just want to Share the show with someone you know that you think might enjoy it. I'd love that as well. If you want to share on social media, anything is helpful. I do all of this myself so far. Maybe someday I'll be able to offload some of the editing and those kind of things. But right now, I do everything from the beginning to the end. And it is so fulfilling, and I am so thankful. And I do truly believe that my mother and my grandmother would be super proud of this journey, and knowing how their stories and our relationships have really built the foundation of the Life Shift podcast, because I really want to have these candid conversations with people about the pivotal moments that have changed their lives forever. And I think we're doing it. So thank you. I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you have the time, share this show with someone you love or someone you know that might need to hear some of these stories. Have a wonderful day. For more information, please visit www.thelifeshiftpodcast.com.